We've seen a very attractive church in what I suppose is once a rather poor village. But the church is wealthy. Oh, very nice. Very attractive. This is the route number 1, which goes between Gdansk in the north to Łódź and finally to Katowice and the border with the Czech Republic in Bielsko-Białe. This is therefore, I suppose we could say, it's I think it's the second most important road in Poland. I think it's fair to say that the most important is the route number 2, which crosses the country diagonally on an axis Berlin, Frankfurt, on Oder, Poznan, Warsaw, and to the border at Brześć nad Bugiem, Brest-Litovsk. And this road though has this rather, I would call it a bit of a black hole, and this black hole is here. One day there will be a motorway, apparently. But for those coming up and down, this area here is rather difficult to get through. The road surface as may be seen as bad, particularly in the winter when it sort of filled with ice, which you can't see. It's hard to believe that this is therefore the second most important road in the country. Put it into context, this is the road, let's say, leads from Munich to Hamburg. On a British sense, the road that goes, say, from London to Bristol. This town is Łęczyca, which I believe is the salt mine here. Also seems to be a prison, judging by whatever that is on the right now. And I'm turning left here towards Łowicz on route number 703. Go straight ahead, I'd come to Łódź. Well, going to Łowicz down this road is a completely new road for me. It's just nice to see something new from time to time. This route, oh, and it seems to be a lot quicker than I was expecting. I suspect this road's also going to be empty tonight as well. I expect it's empty most nights. Oh, there's a dead fox by the side of the road. By the look of the condition of the skin, recently killed. Unless the fox was asleep, of course. Soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Bamba, 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 la bamba, la bamba. Necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia de mi partida.
Initiated on slave.
So it's the 3rd of August, but it's already getting dark. Sun seems to have gone down. Well, not quite. It's still in the sky, but it's definitely on its way out. And it's only 8 o'clock now. It occurs to me that really Poland is in the wrong time zone. We're on Central European time here. It's the same time that is in Vigo in Spain, which is geographically about 2 hours further to the east, the west. It is of course further south, so that'll have a compensating effect, but I mean, if it's 2 hours geographically different, that's going to get dark 2 hours later. So it's as light at 8 o'clock as it will be in Vigo at 10 o'clock. Now, obviously Vigo is to the south, so that's going to discount some minutes, but I mean, I would have thought that wouldn't have discounted much more than 15 minutes. So it's a similar 8 o'clock in Poland, it's like this, and 9:45 in Vigo, it's like this as well. Now, this leads me to the conclusion that there's not much point in getting light in the morning at 3:30 when most of us are still asleep, and losing time at night. So wouldn't it be better if we just switched time zones? So instead of it being like this at 8 o'clock, it's like this at 9 o'clock, or even better at 10 o'clock. Thus giving us far more light to enjoy ourselves in. And for those people who are daft enough to get up at the crack of dawn, such as myself, adequate punishment for this behaviour would be that it's still dark. In fact, if I was getting up at the crack of dawn would be an hour or 2 hours later anyway. So I would be sort of getting up at the same time as everybody else, and that would make my life a bit easier. Well, anyway, some thoughts.